My name is Lily. I just want to say a big thank you to all of those who have been watching my pick a card readings and enjoying them, making comments, all the likes. Thank you so much. Your support has encouraged me to pursue what I'm doing. Also, to those of you who have requested personal readings, I hope they have helped you. The feedback has been overwhelming on my private readings, so I'm really pleased about that. So today I'm going to do a pick a deck reading, and it's not based on one specific subject as my pick a card readings usually are. So you'll pick a deck, whichever one you're drawn to, and the message for the month will be within the deck. So, choose wisely. You can choose more than one as well, because I do feel that each deck will bring about a different topic, a different subject. So, you can pick maybe one or two if you like. So I will go through the decks. So here on pile 1 we have the Moonology deck. Here on pile 2 we have the Power of Love. Here on pile 3 we have the Romance Angels. And on pile 4 we have the Energy Oracle. Now anything can pop up, from any card. So, from any deck, sorry. So it could be love, career, whatever subject comes up, that's the message that you need to hear. So it's very general, so you can pick more than one pile for this reading. As it will work, I will pick one card from each of the decks. That will be your overall message, and then I will pull some tarot to clarify on that message. I will then give you some healing advice for your situation with the chakra cards. So all the information is in the description box below. The timestamps are there. So hope you enjoy your reading, guys. Hi guys, so for those of you who chose group 1, which is the Moonology deck, I'll just grab my coffee 1 second because I've left it on the other side of the room. Never prepared, never prepared. Okay. So let's see what messages jump out. For those who chose the Moonology deck. What messages do we have for group 1, please? A time for healing. Balsamic moon. So this could be a period of healing for you guys. At the bottom of the deck we have balance, spirituality and practicality. So let's pull some tarot. Sorry guys, if I go quiet, I'm meditating on the energy. So what messages do we have for those who chose group 1, please? What do those who chose group 1 need to know, please? What messages do we have for those who chose group 1? What messages do we have for those who chose group 1? I'm not going to take any of the flippers, I'm just going to take the ones that jump out. So let's get started. Oh, you've got quite a few here, didn't realise you had that many. So, okay, right off the bat I'm seeing it's time to heal. You're coming out of a phase that was very burdensome, probably very draining on your energy, I'm feeling. Okay, but you're beginning to stand in your power, or you will stand in your power once this healing takes place. I do see growth surrounding this situation, okay, and abundance is coming in your way. I am seeing this as a very spiritual reading here, and much transformation will come about here. Let me just turn over the last card. Yeah. Okay, so after some difficult times and a period of healing, I am seeing that many of you who chose this group will be standing in your power and moving forward, looking forward to abundance. I do see that there has been possibly some ties to a situation that you were not wanting to be surrounded by, and it caused a lot of blockages on your path, okay? But I do see you moving forward out of this. There is a transition, there is a healing period that you need to go through. But, you know, the Ace of Pentacles in the middle of these row of cards here, and this, you know, is the center piece. This is what is in your heart space. You know, you're looking for that abundance. You're wanting to move forward. You're wanting to transition into being able to offer love and receive love. And I see this as coming. I see this coming for you, and I see it being very pure as well. Yeah. I'm going to get some clarifiers here. I'm going to clarify with the Light Seer's Tarot. So let's clarify the Ten of Wands. Why is the Ten of Wands here for those who chose Group 1? Why is the Ten of Wands here for those who chose Group 1? I do feel that these burdens have been lessons. I do feel like there's a lot that you've had to learn and overcome for you to become this Queen of Wands energy, is what I'm picking up. So each wand within this Ten of Wands is telling me, you know, that you've had to learn a different lesson. So I do feel that it's been quite a long cycle. Why is the Ten of Wands here? So the Ten of Wands is being clarified by the Two of Pentacles. And I am seeing that you've had to juggle a lot of things. This is possibly in the past. This could still be going on, but at the moment I do feel that you're trying to transition out of this, where you're starting to stand in your power to move forward to abundance. And this transition will bring about, you know, that lovingness, that caring, nurturing side. I'm also seeing, you know, that you are now starting to do things very intuitively as well. So let's see why the Queen of Wands is here, please. Why is the Queen of Wands here? So the Queen of Wands is here, clarified by the Four of Cups. So I do see that this has taken a lot of contemplation, and you've had to reject certain things and put down certain things that, you know, haven't served you any purpose. I do feel that you've had to turn your back on certain situations to be able to stand in your power and to release these burdens, which hasn't been easy for you, but it's something that you've realized, you know, intuitively, that you've had to do to gain abundance, you know. And I do see you becoming more grounded, more solid, more stable. What else do we have for those that chose group number 1, please? What else? Now this doesn't really have to be for the month of July. My readings are timeless, so it could be any time really. Sorry guys, a card has just flown away. One second. Oh, where did it go? There we go. And it was hiding, but it's the beautiful card. You have the World card. So the World card is clarifying the Ace of Pentacles, which is bringing about, you know, a new lease of life, I'm feeling. There's adventure and, you know, a whole new cycle of happiness and solidarity, and groundedness, you know, from the experiences that you've had previously. I do feel that you've had to heal from a lot, but you're coming through that now. So let's see why the Death card is here, please. Let's see why the Death card is here. Why is the Death card here, please? So again, you have you've got two tens here, so and the World card as well, plus the Death card. So there's a lot of ending, a lot of completion, a lot of coming out of what was not serving you, and you know you've had to heal from this energy. I do see that you've learned a lot and grown as well. A lot of growth. And there's a lot of growth from, sorry, I just went silent there. There's a lot of growth from painful endings. Because the Three of Swords is clarifying the Knight of Cups. So I do see that you're moving away from anything that hurt and upset you, that caused you burdens, you know, and anything that just kept you low vibrational. I do see you looking out. There's expansion coming, but this obviously comes after your transition period, after your period of healing. I do feel for most of you that you're already going through this healing process at the moment. So let me get a chakra healing message here. I don't know why I call these chakra healing. I'm not sure. I keep calling them. They're chakra wisdom oracle cards, but I keep calling them chakra healing cards. Maybe because I use them for that purpose myself. So it works for me. So you guys have balance, and it's the colour purple there. So this has come out twice. You've got purple within the Moonology card there as well. So let's have a read of this, because I love reading these from the book because they have such nice stories in them, and the messages are just so clear. I just like reading the messages from the book. So let's see what we have for balance. I must create before the opportunity disappears. Penwinkle is a small town where a theatre actor with big-time talent an agent arrives in town and is quite impressed with the young Penwinkle. She offers him a contract and he drops everything that once mattered to him to be available for fame, feeling sure that his big break is coming. He alienates his loved ones. He signs a contract with the agency, but there are no jobs. He is told he must wait for the right one. He learns that waiting for a dream is not as powerful as living a loving reality. So the inspiration here, running towards something, maybe chasing it away. Be wary of being deceived by your own desires. I take me with me wherever I go. Is there a part of my life that may be out of alignment with who I am? And I feel like this is you dropping anything that no longer serves you to align with the purpose of where you're supposed to be. And this is going to create the balance within your life that's going to bring about that abundance. So, for key ideas, chasing illusion, health matters, compulsive behaviour, dietary imbalance, being result orientated, self-neglect, honouring values. Keywords: assistance, courtesy, support. There's a meditation that you can do here, and this is Journey with Penwinkle. He tells you of the work he had to do to repair past mistakes. He says, we all end up in the same place, so enjoy your journey. Sit with him. You will know when it's time to come back. So that's your message for those of you who chose group number 1. Or deck number 1. I hope you enjoyed your message. I hope it was helpful for those who it resonated with. And I do hope to see you again soon. Take care for now, guys. Bye. Hi guys, and welcome to those of you who chose group 2 or deck 2 with the power of love deck. So let me just put down my coffee. And we shall jump right in. So let's see what the overall message is for those who chose group 2. I've just seen a card that's flipped over, but there we go, we have one. Quite a few of these are flipped over. So we have creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovations and forms of illumination. So this is about your creativity. I feel like it's about you being driven. And I've just seen the word individuality as well. So I feel this is about your individuality and your creativity and what separates you from the rest. What makes you unique? So that's pretty beautiful. Let me just find a space. Okay, and then we can pull some tarot here and see what the deeper message is for those of you who chose deck 2. Telling me to split the deck. Alright, okay. Messages for those who choose group 2. Okay, so there's some manifestation going on with the Magician card here. The Death card. The King of Wands. Two more. Three of Swords. Just as I thought. Just as I thought. How did I know that was coming out? Okay. So I feel like many of you are working on your creative endeavors, okay? And you're trying to manifest something new here, okay? You're trying to create change. And I do see you in the middle, okay, standing as the King of Pentacles. So this is very strong energy here, okay? And I do see your creativity being surrounded by something that's involved around leadership, visionary, okay? So you know, I do see a lot of passion that surrounds this, but I'm also getting the sense that there's a lot of competition that surrounds this, okay? And this could be blocking your creativity moving forward. So what you're trying to manifest, I do feel that you're not moving forward because you're worrying about the competition that's ahead. But I do see that, you know, you do have the potential to be a visionary leader, and I do see people looking up to you with whatever it is that you do, when you actually stand in your power and, you know, put yourself out there. I don't think that competition is a problem, you know, not for anybody in that sense. The world is a massive place and there's room for everyone. I just feel like that each and every one of us has to find our niche, figure out what we're good at, you know, understand what we love, what we're passionate about, and move forward in the, you know, in that field. And when it's right for you, when you know that you're in the right place, everything just falls into place naturally. The universe actually just, you know, gives you with more and more, and you'll see the synchronicities that will show you that you're on the right path. So, you know, you manifest, you create that change, you stand in your power with where it is that you want to be. You continue to fight, you know, you continue to have that passion, that desire, and that passion always has to be there. And, you know, not get torn down by competition or people that want to, you know, put you down or create conflict that surrounds whatever it is that you're doing. Everyone is an individual, and our creativity, you know, shines. How can I put it? Everyone's an individual, so not everyone's creativity clearly will be the same as the next person, you know. So whatever someone's opinion is of whatever it is that you're doing, it doesn't matter. There are a million people out there that, you know, will respond positively to what you're doing, and it's not about the response that you get, you know, whether it be negative or positive. It's about how you feel about what you're doing and what you feel you're putting out into the world. And, you know, whether you feel that you're putting out a positive thing to the world, and I feel that's what needs to come across on your part to eliminate these negative feelings or people or whatever it is. I do see, you know, this as more in your head, because swords are thoughts. So I do see that you're more concerned about, you know, upsetting people with what it is that you want to embark on. But I don't think that you need to worry about that so much. So let's pull some clarifiers here. And why is the Magician card here for those who chose group number 2? Why is the Magician card here for those who chose group? It's too many. Why is the Magician card? So you have the Page of Wands, and this again is about you know, that creative spark and that sense of adventure and excitement and newness. And I feel that this is exactly what you're wanting to manifest. You're wanting to manifest something that not just excites you, but I feel like you want to put that out there into the world as well, and let everyone else experience the lessons that you've learned. So, why the death card? Why the death card? Too many. Where's the death card? So we have the Page of Cups. So again, another page, more newness. Oops. My angel. My beautiful angel. So, this is more newness, and I do feel that you're going to, transition into something that you love, something that you want to nurture. There's growth here. The Page of Cups usually has a little fish in the cup, but I don't see that in... Oh, yeah, there is a fish there. There's a fish there in the... in the water, and oh, wow, I'm just noticing that now, and there's like... Is that a fish? Sorry, my eyesight is so bad, but I'm seeing that as a fish, and there's like hands, like a shadow behind it. I don't know if you can see that. And they're forming the shape of a heart. And I've never seen that before, but I was just drawn to that in this card just now. So I am picking up that this is something that you're going to love, you're going to nurture. There's growth here. Fish represent growth and fertility. And I do see, this as being something that you'll want to nurture and love, and it will grow. It will develop into something, beautiful. So let's see why the King of Wands is here. So you have Temperance, okay, and this is about understanding. This is the message that I'm getting coming through. This is you understanding where you are heading spiritually, okay? That's the message that's just come through. There's spiritual growth here, which is what I see with this transition coming through. And I see you moving forward from very, I wouldn't say turbulent, but I see you moving out of certain situations that, were possibly surrounded by competition and drama and that sort of energy, which is possibly why you're fearing it, with whatever it is that you're moving into now. But I do feel that with the change of the mindset, and your spiritual growth and that sort of thing, you'll transition into a whole different you'll transition into a whole different situation. It's not going to be, I can't even think of the word, it's not going to be nothing like you experienced in the past. Okay, this is forward movement, positivity, and your creativity is bringing about all of this change. You just need to embrace it and keep that positive mindset and leave behind, you know, the negativity, the drama, whatever that it was that you experienced in the past. You need to release those thoughts, or you do bring it into your present moment. So you know, your mindset is based on your creativity. So what you feel and what you think is what you create. So let's clarify the Three of Swords. That's the Three of Swords here, please. And we have the Hierophant, which is very strange, because I was looking at this card as more of a Hierophant energy than the Temperance energy. Okay, so I do see that you're balancing out your energies, and with this Temperance card, and you're standing in your power, like I said, becoming more spiritual, understanding, you know, how to manifest the things that you want, and to release the things that you don't want, you know, release the negativity and embrace the positivity. So there's a lot of growth, a lot of healing here, and I feel that you're transitioning through, you know, it's like baby steps. So to start with, you've got the Pages, and then the Temperance, which creates the balance and the healing, and then you have the Hierophant there, who is the spiritual, visionary leader. So what do we have? And then we have the Wheel. So the Five of Wands is being clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, which is telling you that, you know, this is fated. You're coming out of all of this drama, conflict, competition, whatever it may have been. You know, you're manifesting a completely new life, a completely new way of being, and this is destined. Okay, this is something that you're meant to do. So whatever it is, however it resonates with you, you are being drawn to this naturally. Okay, and it is going to bring you financial stability, whatever this is, because the Five of Pentacles is in reverse at the bottom of the deck, and the card underneath that is the King of Pentacles. So I do see that this is going to, you know, be something that's leading you into stability and groundedness, and something that's long lasting. It will be, you know, something that will be able to help you support yourself for the long term. So let's get a chakra wisdom oracle card. I got the name right this time. Chakra wisdom oracle card, please, for those who chose deck 2. Chakra wisdom oracle. Just one. Chakra wisdom oracle card, please, for those who chose group 2. So you have prayer. And it's yellow. So let's see. I love reading these messages from the book. Not sure why at the moment, but I'm very drawn to reading these messages from the book. I think it's because I'm fascinated with the little story behind each card. So prayer, cool lemonade. My prayers are answered. An old man sits on his porch with his grandson, sipping lemonade and reminiscing. He'd wanted to be a travelling preacher. He'd been all set to leave home, but his father reminded him to pray for guidance. That very night, his father died, and the man realized that the spirit was telling him to stay. Now his grandson appreciates this lemonade, and the old man smiles. He never regretted staying on the farm. Inspiration. Cool lemonade is a reminder that there is always a plan. If you are sidetracked from your path, then you will be guided back to your true calling. Whatever it is that you're choosing to do, stand in your power. I just said power. If my most powerful thoughts are a form of prayer, how can I live in active prayer? Key ideas. All prayers are answered. Following where life leads. Being of service, fulfillment. Keywords. Clarity, destiny, authenticity. Now there's a short meditation here. Knowing that you cannot take anything with you when you leave the earth. That thoughts create your world. Think now of the things that make you happy. Having all that you desire begins with taking what you need at the right time. Trust that you will be offered the best. Whether or not you take what is offered is entirely up to you. So that's your message for those of you who chose group number 2, based on creativity. I hope you enjoy your reading. I hope it helped, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care for now. Bye guys. Hi guys, and welcome to those of you who chose deck number 3, which is the Romance Angels. I'm just going to take a sip of coffee before I jump in. Okay. Let's see. chemistry. Very nice. And at the bottom of the deck we have reconciliation. So this is possibly a reconciliation, but we shall see. Once we pull some tarot. A lot of transformation going on in these videos. One more shuffle. Messages do we have for those who chose group 3, please, in relation to this chemistry card? We have the 8 of Pentacles. Let's see what else do we have here? The World card. The Star card. Quite a bit of major arcana. What else do we have for those who chose 3, please? Okay, that's too many. But it does look like second chances are coming around. What else do we have for those who chose 3? Messages for those who chose. We have the Page of Wands. There's too many. Let's get one more, please. One more. What messages do we have for those who chose group number 3? Okay, and we have the 3 of Swords. Right. Okay. At the bottom of the deck we have the King of Swords. Alright, so what I'm getting from this is that somebody is working hard to make a change in a situation that they've been wishing for. Okay, and I do feel like someone is eagerly waiting on a message here, okay, after some form of heartbreak. I'm not seeing heartbreak entering this situation anymore, because I do see somebody is working towards turning this situation around, alright? and the wish fulfillment card, which is the star card, is in the middle. I am seeing that a lot of healing has taken place, and because it's in the middle, I'm seeing this healing has taken place for both parties, or whoever, you know, is involved. This healing has taken place on both ends, and I do feel that this person has gained some clarity, and they are going to come in with messages. The messages, you know, I do feel that they are seeing things way more clearly now, and coming in with, you know, some passion here. Not really seeing anything with regards to love at this moment, but I do still feel like healing is taking place, and I do feel like they're, you know, that spark is reigniting, and they're feeling the chemistry between the two of you again. So let's pull some clarifiers here. Let's clarify. I didn't even ask the question. Let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles. So, why is the Eight of Pentacles here, please, for those who chose group 3? Why is the Eight of Pentacles here, please, for those who chose group 3? So we have the Seven of Cups. So I do feel like somebody is very focused on making the right decision, okay? And they are going to take their time about this. It's something that has possibly taken quite a while, because Pentacles is slow energy. And I did see the Page of Cups just a minute ago, but it's shown up again at the bottom of the deck. So I am actually seeing that, you know, this is based around love, with the chemistry card, obviously. But I do see that they are making progress on, or progress, I don't know why I said it like that, on thinking on exactly what they want. Oh, there's the fish there. Is that fish? No, it's not fish. Sorry, I'm just looking at this card because it's the second time this has come up in this reading, in this it came up in the previous reading, and I'm seeing things in this card that I haven't really seen before. Now, the thing I'm drawn to in this card is the sparks. There's like sparks of light that are coming out. Of the chest there. And I'm kind of seeing this as like a heart chakra activation. So with the chemistry, I do feel that this is something that, you know, has taken someone some time to contemplate. But as they're making slow progress, I do see that, you know, the period of them healing, the reason why they're taking so long is because they're healing certain things, certain issues. And I do feel that during this healing period, their heart chakra is being activated, which is bringing about a whole new cycle, which, you know, will bring about your wish fulfillment of a reconciliation reconciliation, which I feel is what you're wishing and hoping for, and will bring forward some passionate messages here. And I am also connecting these two cards, so this is the healing of broken hearts. Okay, so try the wild card here, please. So you have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, another one flipped over. But this is, you know, I'm not going to take that, but I'm going to, you know, include it in the message as such. So the World card is being clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, which I do, you know, with the 7 and the 8 being here. This is a synchronicity, this is growth, and you've got now 2 sevens on the board. So do look up the number 7, because that obviously has a significant meaning for somebody. But I do see that, you know, they are looking for steady growth, as I've said, with the 8 of Pentacles here. So you've got 7, 8, or 7, 7, 8. So I do see that they have, you know, slowly transitioned into working on this partnership, or working on the coming together of this. And I do feel like they have had to sit and focus on whether there would be growth within this situation and whether it's worth reconnecting. But I do feel, you know, that they are being very strategic with the way that they come back into this situation. I don't feel like they're just going to pounce or jump in, you know, or take any uncalculated risks. Why is the Star card here, please? So we have the Strength card. So I do feel, you know, that this has taken some courage for this person to, this could be you or the other person, you know, take it as it resonates. Roles can be reversed. Read the description box. But yeah, if you know, this has taken some courage and healing, and I feel that this healing period has allowed this person to release fear, release any form of having to control the situation. I do feel that they have to, this card reminds me of, you know, because you've got the half woman, half lion here, and then she's holding on to the lamb. I do feel that there has to be a balance of being strong or being powerful, you know, or standing in your power or knowing what you want, but taking that gentle approach at the same time. You know, what can a lamb do to a lion if a lion pounces and strikes? Like I just said, funnily enough, this person doesn't want to pounce. So I do see that a gentle approach will be taken to not cause any more hurt or upset. And like I said, I do feel that this person is focusing on how to come forward and being very strategic with the way that they do come forward. self-control, self-restraint. There's a lot going on within this person while they are healing and focused on, you know, what to do next. So why is the Page of Wands here, please? So we have the Four of Swords. So I do feel that after, you know, this person has taken a step back, they've retreated and, like I said, contemplated after much confusion and, you know, not knowing what to do. I do see that now they have this spark, this creativity, this passion to move forward and come forward. Why is the Three of Swords here, please? This is the one that's bothering me the most, really. And it's got the most to say, as always. But I'm not going to take all of those. It's way too many. Why is the Three of Swords here, please? For those who chose group 3. Why is the Three of Swords here, please? For those who chose group 3. Why is the Three of Swords here? Okay, doesn't want to tell me anything. Moment. Okay, so I am kind of picking up that there's regret. This Three of Swords is actually calling out to me about regret, and that the person has been. Oh, you can't make this up. And then I've got the Five of Swords, and at the bottom of the deck. That's why nothing was coming out. I was literally meant to take that top card. And at the bottom of the deck, I've got the Six of Swords. So this is very much someone being in their head. As I said, I don't feel this is, you know, the potential for more heartbreak. I actually feel that this is about this person going within, you know, and actually feeling the regret to what they have done, because I feel that it's caused them nothing but heartbreak, and I don't see that they've been in a good place. I do feel that they've been in very murky waters. I'm seeing murky waters. Okay. So, to end on such a heavy energy, I'm actually kind of feeling this like really heavy energy, but I do see them being led out of this. They are trying to focus on what they need to focus on, but I do see a lot of conflict within their mind. Let me see what else. I don't really want to end on such a, not a negative card, but you know, the fact that they are in this regret. I want to. Okay, so I'm so glad I took another card, because we have the Four of Wands. So, you know, stability and firm foundations are being built here, okay? This is what they are focused on, and This is what they wish they focused on. And the Six of Swords is here at the bottom of the deck again, after shuffling. So this period of regret, I do feel, will pass. I do feel that it's something that they've had to go through to learn and to realise what they want. So they will be coming in, and when they do come in, they will be more stable, and they will want to offer you, you know, exactly what it is that you're wishing for, which is that solid, firm, stable foundation commitment. Okay, so let's pull a chakra card. What message do we have for those who chose group 3? What's the message for those who chose group 3? You have impartiality, and this is about balance and fairness. And you also have guilt at the bottom of the deck. So, you know, I do, while I'm looking for this impartiality, I am sensing that I feel like with the guilt card being at the bottom of the deck, that's how I feel that person is feeling. And I feel that that's what they need to rest upon and release, because they're holding on to that guilt, which is, you know, low vibrational, very negative thought, and it's keeping them in a very self-sabotaging state, is what I'm hearing. Whether they're still in that mode, you know, they could have come out of it, but I do still feel that they are in their healing process. It's something that they're working on at the moment. You know, clearing the fog here with the Seven of Cups. So, impartiality, Bahana Beige. I quietly listen, allowing you to colour your own palette. Sorry guys, let me just get a drink. Bahana is the wise dictator from the town of Beige. She is known for settling disputes fairly. One day, two neighbours are arguing about what colour to paint their fence. Bahana gives each of them a can of paint and instructs them to paint their side of the fence the colour that the other neighbour wants. She knows that when they can colour their world in the love of their neighbour's eyes, they will understand and accept one another. And it's the same thing here, you know. It's about the acceptance of the self, I feel, and acceptance for the other person's needs and wants. And, you know, I do feel that this person, in the past, has selfishly done certain things, now coming to the realization of that and feeling guilty, okay? Because maybe there was not enough balance within this situation. Possibly it was very one-sided. One was giving more than the other. And I do feel that this person is working on coming in to bring that balance, because as well, the Four of Wands here also signifies balance. Okay, so take an impartial look at your situation. The action. The action here is to listen and observe. If I step back from my present situation, what do I see? Can I be neutral? Key ideas. Neutral position, allowing things to unfold, standing in authority, uplifted communication. Key words, guide, open-minded and fairness. So there is a meditation here. As a mist forms, take a few deep breaths. Bahana Beige beckons you into the mist. When you are ready, allow her energy and knowledge in. If something happens, then allow it to happen, but you are to follow, not lead. Nothingness is the goal. Open your eyes when you are ready, and thank Bahana for reminding you to be with yourself. So that's your message there, guys, for those of you who chose deck 3. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care for now. Bye, guys. Hi, guys, and welcome to those of you who chose deck 4, which is the Energy Oracle deck. So we will jump right in. See what messages we have. For those of you who choose group 4. Sorry guys, just meditating on the energy. I go silent. Messages for group 4, please. Okay. So you have yin and yang. Very nice energy. Yin and yang. This is new cycles. Pretty much like the World card. Could be love. Could be anything right now. So let's pull some tarot and see what pops out. Wands and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so I'm picking up here new cycles, some movement in a new direction, possibly after some contemplation and some realizations, okay, with the Hanged Man, because this is in the middle, and for each reading I've been drawn to the card in the middle, so this is how they've told me to lay out the cards, and this is, you know, the way I'm being drawn to read the cards. So after some time, I feel this has been a waiting period for change, okay, or contemplating moving towards change, alright, and this is after, this could be a number of things, okay, so this could be after, being hurt in a situation, you could have particular guards up after being hurt in a situation, and now I feel like you're moving away from this with a clearer mindset, okay? There's a lot more you've gained a lot more knowledge, okay? And you're approaching whatever it is you're approaching within this new cycle, you're approaching with logic, okay? So your new perspective is logic, and you're moving swiftly into this. With the Eight of Wands, I'm seeing a surge of energy, so you're moving into this, and wherever it is that you're moving into is very grounded and very stable, okay? Although it's new, it's something tangible, okay? So this, whether it be a person, I'm not really seeing that too much here yet, but I am seeing a surge of energy or forward movement that's pushing. I feel like you're being pushed in a direction, okay, especially with the Six of Wands here and the Eight of Wands coming up behind the Queen of Swords. I feel it's pushing you in this direction to literally cut out, anything that didn't serve you before, and you've actually thought about this and contemplated on it. It's taken you some time, but now you're swiftly moving into that energy. So let's clarify. Okay, they're asking me to split the deck. Why the Six of Swords here, please? Why the Six of Swords here? For those. So we have the Six of Pentacles. Now two sixes. So this is about balance, okay, and harmony. And this is what you're moving towards. You're moving towards balance and harmony. But you're doing this with a logical approach. Yin and Yang is also about balance and harmony as well. So this is confirmation here that that's what you're moving into. Okay. Why is that Nine of Wands here, please? have the King of Pentacles. So again, more pentacles, more balance, more stability. But this could be also I'm hearing that this could be what you have been wounded by, okay? A possible past commitment, because I see the King of Pentacles as commitment, alright, and is something that, you know, you had to leave behind, or you left this person out in the cold, or that they left you out in the cold, but you're coming out of that now. It's taken some resting time for you to recover. Okay. Why is the hangman here, please? Yeah, because the King of Pentacles is usually stable and very committal, but I am seeing this Five of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck, okay? And then we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse as well. So this is you taking time out and breaking away from a partnership. Okay, and balancing out your own energies with the yin and yang, I'm feeling. So why is the Eight of Wands here? So we have the Knight of Wands. So I do feel like you're moving away from this. The Eight of Wands is usually a surge of energy coming in, okay? I feel that this Eight of Wands is the surge of energy. You're the surge of energy moving away from a particular situation. And I see the Eight of Wands as someone being very free-spirited and free-willed. And I feel that this is the energy that you're adopting. That surge of energy is pushing you to be free and cutting away from anything that held you back in the past, okay? Which is potentially this King of Wands. It doesn't have to be, it could just be that you could have been that King of Wands energy. It doesn't have to be a relationship as such. I should have said this before. It doesn't have to be a relationship as such. You could be moving out of this energy where you felt quite rigid or stuck in a set of ways, stuck in a way of being. You know, and now I feel like you're turning that around to be in a new cycle, you know, entering a new cycle and becoming a little bit more free-spirited, okay? That's just a message for some of you. So the energy is split. And why is the Queen of Swords here, please? So we have the Magician. I just had a raised eyebrow there because that's the Queen Queen of Swords and the Magician together is pretty powerful energy, okay? This is manifesting with intelligence and logic, and you're learning to cut away anything that's preventing you from these, you know, all these blockages. You're learning to cut all of that away, which is giving you that sense of freedom, that sense of freeness, okay, which is allowing you to push forward. This is happening, you know, or this will happen very, very quickly, okay, and I do feel that it's a balance of the yin and the yang. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this is you moving into abundance. You're manifesting your own abundance here, and you're going about it in the right way. You know, whatever you've been through, whatever you're moving forward into, you're moving forward into it in the right way. You know, you've decided to come out and release yourself from anything that is blocking your path, whether that be, you know, whether you were holding on to past hurts, or whether you were holding on to a relationship that didn't serve you, that kept you stuck. You know, you've taken the time to contemplate and see things from a new perspective. When I see this Three of Pentacles, I'm very much drawn to the traffic lights, and I'm seeing it as where you know, had to stop, look and listen, like go within, and then all of a sudden the green light comes on and it's just all go. With the Eight of Wands here, you know, that you've freed yourself now. And it's really nice. I'm really liking this energy, because I feel like you're stepping into your power to manifest whatever it is that you want to manifest, and it's going to bring about a world of abundance. So let's see what the chakra cards have for you, for those who chose group 4. I think this is the best reading out of the groups. I'm really liking being in this energy for those who chose group 4. Nice. So you have isolation. That just fell out there. So this could be what you're coming out from, or it could be what you're moving into to move forward into this energy that's coming after this period of isolation. Okay, so let's have a look. Just finding it in the book. Here we go. Isolation. I've got all I could ever need right here. Sapphire is blue. Occasionally he gets invited somewhere, but invariably he turns the invitation down. After all, what would he wear? He bought a tux once, just in case, but won't wear it because he might spill something on it. Besides, going out would alter his routine. He's tried to meet people, but hasn't met anyone of the calibre so. Sapphire stays home alone and remains quiet blue. And remains quite blue. Let me read that last part again, guys. He bought a tux once, just in case, but won't wear it because he might spill something on it. Besides, going out would alter his routine. He's tried to meet people, but hasn't met anyone of his calibre. So, Sapphire stays home alone and remains quite blue. Why can't I say that word remains? Remains quite blue. Inspiration. Do not wait for the right time to live your life. You are on the verge of something big, like I've said. But if you don't participate, it could pass you by. So you need to remove yourself out of this waiting or, thinking period. If this is the period that you're in, or if you're going into this period, don't stay in it for too long, because, there are opportunities waiting. Then we have Sapphire does not know the difference between isolation and solitude. Do I? Key ideas: self-protection, making excuses, over-preparing, never feeling ready to take action. Keywords: celebration, experience, play. Now there's a meditation. Think of something that you have been putting off. A vacation, calling a friend, painting the house. Close your eyes and imagine yourself totally involved in the activity. Come back when you are ready. Now taking action will be that much simpler. So there is something that you need to take action on here, and I feel that it's freeing yourself from the hurts and the wounds of the past, maybe things that you've been committed to that haven't been balanced, or brought about an equal give and take within your life. But I do feel that balance is coming when you sit and contemplate exactly what it is you want. Don't stay in this isolation period for too long. Certain things will pass you by, but when you come out of this period, I do see that you will be manifesting, in the right way. You will have all the tools to manifest your abundance. Okay, so those are your messages for those who chose group number 4. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care for now. Bye guys.